My name is Timothy Joseph Coombs. I was born in Massachusetts, lived in Maine when I was 13, and I've been here ever since. I've always been huge into video games. I like anime, I like a lot of late 90s heavy metal bands.
I think what motivates Tim most is getting the most out of life, doing the things he likes. He works and he has money to spend, and he buys Funko Pops. He's a very serious collector, and he also collects vintage arcade games.
This is where the majority of my Funko Pop figures are. I try to organize them to different fandoms, like these are Marvel, these are Pokemon, various animated series. This is probably like one of my prized possessions, like, you know, getting to live the dream of having my own Final Fight arcade game. I just have like the most nostalgia for it. Like, I remember going to the arcade when I was like 6 years old and playing it for the first time. So I work at Maine Medical Center. I'm the primary window washer. I've been there for almost like 15 years now. We have a great crew there. Like, I get along with a lot of the guys really well.
The way Tim balances his work and home life is very impressive. He's a very valued member of his team at work, and very notably does not ever miss a day, even though he takes the bus. Even though we live in Maine and there can be 3 feet of snow in the winter, he always gets there. He always does a good job.
I've worked with Tim since 2011. Over the last 10 years, he's definitely kind of stepped outside of his comfort zone and been more willing to give things a try, because I think he bases it on his prior experiences, and he's gone and had a few really good ones where he felt comfortable and he felt like he belonged, really, and now he's pretty much game for anything.
I'll sometimes like to venture out into downtown Portland. I like to hang out at Coast City Comics, which is a really cool store. It's a comic book shop, but they also have toys and like pinball machines, video games, all sorts of like retro nostalgia.
He's very brave. I'm impressed with the way that he will travel to a place he hasn't been by himself. He'll get on the bus and he'll go somewhere. He'll go to a convention. He'll go to a concert. He's a very independent person. One of his goals actually is that he'd like to go to Japan someday, which I think would be fantastic, and I know that he would be up to the task.
I saw The Cure at Madison Square Garden 2 years ago, and in terms of like, you know, venues, prestige, that would probably be like the biggest one. It's kind of like the old expression, it's not the destination, it's the journey. Part of the journey is like, you know, traveling and the anticipation of going somewhere exciting that you know you're gonna have fun.
And I think it's a great example that everybody can find their place where they fit and they feel like they fit. And Tim's definitely done that at his job, at his home, with his friends. He definitely is a good match for the life that he has set up for himself through his choices and his actions.
Face your fears. The worst thing that could happen is that you won't have fun. It's a lot better than, you know, living with the regret of maybe I should have done this or done that. But you can say at least you tried, if worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out. For the longest time, I was very shy about like my condition, about what I sort of was living with on my plate. Eventually, meeting people in the community, like-minded people, made me realize I'm not alone. There's so many other people just like me who are just as cool, who are just as able, and eventually, you know, I learned to embrace that part of me, and to this day, I still do.